Question 1. What does this road sign indicate? A. Sharp turn to the left. B. Dangerous curve to the right. C. Road narrows on the right. D. No right turn ahead. Answers is B. Dangerous curve to the right. This sign warns drivers of a dangerous curve to the right ahead, requiring speed and increased caution. Question 2. What action should you take when approaching this sign? A. Stop completely. B. Give way to all traffic. C. Proceed with caution. D. Accelerate quickly. Answers is B. Give way to all traffic. This sign means give way. You must slow down and be prepared to stop to give way to all traffic that has a right of way. Question 3. When approaching a stop sign, what is the correct procedure? A. Slow down and check for traffic. B. Stop only if traffic is present. C. Stop completely before the line. D. Yield to traffic, then proceed. Answers is C. Stop completely before the line. A stop sign requires you to stop completely before the stop line or intersection, and then give way to all other traffic before proceeding safely. Question 4. What does this sign mean for the road you are on? A. End of priority road. B. You are on a priority road. C. Give way to oncoming traffic. D. Road is slippery when wet. Answers is B. You are on a priority road. This sign indicates that you are on a priority road, meaning traffic on this road has the right of way over traffic entering from side roads, unless otherwise. Question 5. What does this sign indicate about overtaking? A. Overtaking is. B. No overtaking is permitted. C. Overtake on the left only. D. Overtake if safe to do so. Answers is B. No overtaking is permitted. This sign prohibits overtaking. You must not pass other vehicles unless they are stationary or are turning right and you can pass on the left. Question 6. What is the primary function of this sign? A. Maximum speed limit of 50. B. Minimum speed limit of 50. C. Recommended speed of 50. D. Distance to next town is 50. Answers is A. Maximum speed limit of 50. This sign indicates a maximum speed limit of 50 units e.g. drivers must not exceed this speed in the area. Question 7. What does this sign mean for parking? A. Parking is allowed for cars. B. Parking is allowed at night. C. No parking is allowed here. D. Parking for 30 minutes only. Answers is C. No parking is allowed here. This no parking sign means you cannot park your vehicle in the area where the sign is displayed. Stopping briefly to pick up or drop off passengers may be allowed, but checking local rules is best. Question 8. What action is mandatory at this sign? A. Turn right only. B. Proceed straight ahead. C. Turn left only. D. U-turn is permitted. Answers is B. Proceed straight ahead. This sign indicates that you must proceed straight ahead. You are not permitted to turn left or right or make a U-turn. Question 9. What does this sign mean for a road? A. It is a one-way street. B. Two-way traffic ahead. C. No entry for vehicles. D. Priority road ahead. Answers is A. It is a one-way street. This sign indicates that the road ahead is a one-way street, where all traffic moves in the same direction. Question 10. What does this sign primarily indicate? A. Children crossing area. B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. C. Bus stop ahead. D. Ahead. Answers is B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This sign warns drivers that there is a pedestrian crossing ahead. You must be prepared to slow down and stop for pedestrians. Question 11. What does this sign mean for drivers? A. Give way to all traffic. B. No entry for any vehicle. C. Parking is prohibited. D. One-way traffic ahead. Answers is B. No entry for any vehicle. This sign means do not enter or no entry. It prohibits vehicles from entering a street or area, typically due to it being a one-way street in the opposite direction. Question 12. What does this sign warn about? A. Steep descent ahead. B. Uneven road surface. C. Road narrows ahead. D. Slippery road. Answers is B. Uneven road surface. This sign warns of an uneven road surface ahead, which might include bumps, dips, or other that require reducing speed. Question 13. What should you do when you see this sign? A. Increase speed. B. Reduce speed, increase caution. C. Stop completely. D. Maintain current speed. Answers is B. Reduce speed, increase caution. This sign warns of a slippery road surface ahead. You should reduce your speed, avoid sudden braking or steering, and increase your following distance. Question 14. What is by this sign? A. Two-way traffic. B. Mandatory roundabout. C. U-turn permitted. D. Junction ahead. Answers is B. Mandatory roundabout. This sign indicates a mandatory roundabout ahead. You must enter the roundabout and give way to traffic already in the roundabout from your right, unless otherwise. Question 15. What does this sign mean? A. Traffic congestion. B. Roadworks ahead. C. Uneven road. D. Slippery surface. Answers is B. Roadworks ahead. This sign warns drivers of roadworks ahead. You should slow down, be prepared for hazards like workers, machinery, and changed road conditions, and follow any temporary traffic management instructions. Question 16. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Playground nearby. B. Children crossing area. C. School bus stop. D. Pedestrian zone. Answers is B. Children crossing area. This sign warns drivers that children may be present or crossing the road ahead, typically near schools or playgrounds. You should reduce speed and be extra vigilant. Question 17. What does this sign indicate for cyclists? A. No cycling allowed. B. Mandatory cycle track. C. Cyclists give way. D. Cycle lane ahead. Answers is B. Mandatory cycle track. This sign indicates a mandatory cycle track. Cyclists must use this track, and motor vehicles are generally prohibited from entering it. Question 18. What does this sign tell you about the road ahead? A. End of motorway. B. Start of a motorway. C. Road for motor vehicles only. D. Recommended speed is high. Answers is B. Start of a motorway. This sign marks the beginning of a motorway or expressway. Motorways have specific rules regarding entry, exit, speed limits, and vehicle types. Question 19. What action should you take when seeing this sign? A. Use a higher gear. B. Prepare for a steep ascent. C. Prepare for a steep descent. D. Increase speed. Answers is B. Prepare for a steep ascent. This sign warns of a steep ascent ahead. You may need to select a lower gear to maintain power and avoid straining your engine. Question 20. What does this sign indicate? A. Steep ascent ahead. B. Steep descent ahead. C. Uneven road surface. D. Road narrows ahead. Answers is B. Steep descent ahead. This sign warns of a steep descent ahead. You should select a lower gear to use engine braking, control your speed, and avoid overheating your brakes. Question 21. What does this sign indicate about road conditions? A. Slippery road when wet. B. Loose gravel or stones. C. Uneven road surface. D. Road narrows ahead. Answers is B. Loose gravel or stones. This sign warns of loose gravel or stones on the road. You should reduce speed to avoid skidding and to prevent stones from damaging your or other vehicles. Question 22. What is the meaning of this warning sign? A. Strong side wind ahead. B. Low-flying aircraft. C. Falling rocks. D. Road narrows. Answers is A. Strong side wind ahead. This sign warns of strong side winds ahead, which can affect vehicle stability, especially for vehicles. Grip the steering wheel firmly. Question 23. What should you expect after seeing this sign? A. Railway crossing. B. Traffic lights ahead. C. Pedestrian crossing. D. Give way intersection. Answers is B. Traffic lights ahead. This sign warns that traffic lights are ahead. Be prepared to slow down and stop if the lights are red or amber. Question 24. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Motorway begins. B. Road for motor vehicles only. C. End of restricted road. D. Pedestrian zone. Answers is B. Road for motor vehicles only. This sign indicates a road exclusively for motor vehicles. Certain vehicle types, such as bicycles and pedestrians, are prohibited. Question 25. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Motorway ahead. B. Start of residential area. C. End of urban area. D. Pedestrian zone only. Answers is B. Start of residential area. This sign marks the beginning of a residential area living zone. Speed limits are often, and children or pedestrians may be present on the road. Question 26. What does this sign indicate about turning? A. Right turn compulsory. B. No right turn allowed. C. U-turn permitted. D. Right lane ends. Answers is B. No right turn allowed. This sign prohibits making a right turn at the intersection or junction where it is displayed. Question 27. What does this sign indicate for drivers? A. No right turn. B. Turn right only. C. Go straight or turn right. D. Right lane for buses. Answers is B. Turn right only. This sign indicates that you must turn right. No other direction of travel is permitted at this junction or point. Question 28. What does this sign mean for cyclists? A. Cyclists entering or leaving. B. Mandatory cycle track. C. No cycling allowed. D. Cycle parking available. Answers is A. Cyclists entering or leaving. This sign warns of cyclists potentially entering or leaving the road ahead, often near cycle paths or crossings. Be prepared to slow down and give way. Question 29. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Wild animals ahead. B. Cattle or farm animals crossing. C. Zoo entrance. D. Pets not allowed. Answers is B. Cattle or farm animals crossing. This sign warns of a cattle or farm animal crossing point. Drivers should be prepared to slow down or stop for animals on or near the road. Question 30. What is the primary message of this sign? A. No stopping at any time. B. No parking but stopping is okay. C. Parking for limited time. D. Stop only for. Answers is A. No stopping at any time. This no stopping sign means you are not allowed to stop your vehicle in the area for any reason, even briefly, unless it's due to traffic or an emergency. Question 31. What does this sign indicate about the speed limit? A. End of 50 speed limit. B. Start of 50 speed limit. C. Minimum speed 50. D. Recommended speed 50. Answers is A. End of 50 speed limit. This sign marks the end of a previous maximum speed limit of 50. The general speed limit for the area now applies, unless another sign indicates otherwise. Question 32. What does this sign indicate to drivers? A. Pass obstacle on the right. B. Pass obstacle on the left. C. Road narrows ahead. D. Two-way traffic. Answers is A. Pass obstacle on the right. This sign indicates that an obstacle is ahead, and vehicles must pass it on the right side. Question 33. What should you do when you see this sign? A. Increase speed. B. Beware of falling rocks. C. Ahead. D. Loose gravel. Answers is B. Beware of falling rocks. This sign warns of falling rocks or debris from a cliff or hillside. Be vigilant for hazards on the road and potential falling material. Question 34. What does this sign typically indicate? A. Railway crossing. B. Railway crossing. C. Tram crossing ahead. D. Bridge ahead. Answers is B. Railway crossing. This sign warns of an unguarded railway crossing with a single track ahead. You must be prepared to stop for trains. Question 35. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Railway crossing. B. Railway crossing. C. Level crossing with barriers. D. Railway station ahead. Answers is B. Railway crossing. This sign warns of an unguarded railway crossing with multiple tracks ahead. Always look and listen for trains before crossing. Question 36. What does this sign indicate for pedestrians? A. No pedestrians allowed. B. Mandatory pedestrian track. C. Pedestrian crossing ahead. D. Shared path. Answers is B. Mandatory pedestrian track. This sign indicates a mandatory pedestrian track. Pedestrians must use this path, and vehicles are typically prohibited. Question 37. What does this sign mean for a road? A. Start of a motorway. B. End of a motorway. C. Road narrows ahead. D. General speed limit begins. Answers is B. End of a motorway. This sign indicates the end of a motorway. The rules and speed limits for general roads will apply beyond this point. Question 38. What does this sign indicate? A. Start of residential area. B. End of residential area. C. End of speed limit. D. Town boundary. Answers is B, end of residential area. This sign marks the end of a residential area living zone. Normal road rules and speed limits typically resume beyond this point. Question 39. What is by this warning sign? A. Road works ahead. B. Other danger or accident area. C. Slippery road. D. Traffic congestion. Answers is B. Other danger or accident area. This sign indicates other danger or an accident-prone area. It warns drivers of a general hazard not covered by other specific signs. Exercise extreme caution. Question 40. What does this sign mean about oncoming traffic? A. You have priority. B. Oncoming traffic has priority. C. Two-way traffic ahead. D. No entry for oncoming traffic. Answers is B. Oncoming traffic has priority. This sign means priority over oncoming traffic is, you must give way to any oncoming traffic before proceeding. Question 41. What does this sign indicate regarding traffic flow? A. You have priority over oncoming. B. Give way to oncoming traffic. C. Two-way traffic ahead. D. No entry for all vehicles. Answers is A. You have priority over oncoming. This sign means priority over oncoming traffic. You have the right of way over vehicles coming from the opposite direction in a narrow section of road. Question 42. What does this sign prohibit? A. No right turn. B. No U-turn allowed. C. No left turn. D. No overtaking. Answers is B. No U-turn allowed. This sign prohibits drivers from making a U-turn at the location where it is posted. Question 43. What does this sign indicate about turning? A. Turn right only. B. Turn left only. C. Go straight or turn left. D. No left turn allowed. Answers is B. Turn left only. This sign indicates that you must turn left. No other direction of travel is permitted at this junction or point. Question 44. What does this sign mean for multiple lanes? A. Lane ends ahead. B. Of movement in lanes. C. Minimum speed in lanes. D. One-way traffic. Answers is B. Of movement in lanes. This sign shows the directions of movement permitted from each lane at an intersection or ahead on a multi-lane road. Question 45. What is the purpose of this sign? A. No U-turn allowed. B. Place for U-turn. C. Parking zone. D. Roundabout ahead. Answers is B. Place for U-turn. This sign indicates a specific location where U-turns are permitted, usually in areas where they might otherwise be restricted. Question 46. What does this sign indicate about the road ahead? A. Road widens ahead. B. Road narrows on both sides. C. Road curves ahead. D. Lane drop ahead. Answers is B. Road narrows on both sides. This sign warns that the road narrows on both sides ahead. You should be prepared to adjust your position and give way if necessary. Question 47. What does this sign indicate about a specific turn? A. Left turn compulsory. B. No left turn allowed. C. U-turn permitted. D. Lane ends on left. Answers is B. No left turn allowed. This sign prohibits making a left turn at the intersection or junction where it is displayed. Question 48. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Go straight only. B. Go straight or turn right. C. Turn right only. D. No right turn. Answers is B. Go straight or turn right. This sign indicates that you may either proceed straight ahead or turn right. You are not permitted to turn left. Question 49. What does this sign indicate about your options? A. Go straight only. B. Go straight or turn left. C. Turn left only. D. No left turn. Answers is B. Go straight or turn left. This sign indicates that you may either proceed straight ahead or turn left. You are not permitted to turn right. Question 50. What is the meaning of this sign? A. Maximum speed limit. B. Recommended speed of 50. C. Minimum speed limit. D. Speed camera ahead. Answers is B. Recommended speed of 50. This sign indicates a recommended speed of 50 units e.g. It's not a legal limit, but advises the most suitable speed for conditions. Question 51. What does this sign indicate is ahead? A. Bus stop. B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. C. Children crossing. D. Road works. Answers is B. Pedestrian crossing ahead. This sign provides advance warning of a pedestrian crossing ahead, giving drivers time to prepare to slow down or stop. Question 52. What does this sign indicate about a service? A. Hospital ahead. B. First aid post available. C. Emergency phone. D. Police station. Answers is B. First aid post available. This sign indicates the presence of a first aid post, where medical assistance can be obtained for minor. Question 53. What does this sign indicate about a facility? A. First aid post. B. Hospital ahead. C. Medical center. D. Emergency services. Answers is B. Hospital ahead. This sign indicates a hospital ahead. Drivers should be especially careful, reduce noise, and yield to emergency vehicles. Question 54. What does this plate modify? A. Speed limit ahead. B. Distance to the main science object. C. Length of hazardous section. D. Maximum allowable distance. Answers is B. Distance to the main science object. This supplementary plate indicates the distance from the sign to the beginning of the dangerous section, or the object it refers to. Question 55. What does this plate indicate about a primary sign? A. Applies to both sides. B. Applies to the left. C. Applies to the right. D. Ahead only. Answers is B. Applies to the left. This supplementary plate indicates that the primary sign it applies only in the direction of the arrow, in this case, to the left. Question 56. What does this supplementary plate show? A. End of priority road. B. Direction of the priority road. C. Give way at intersection. D. Road closure ahead. Answers is B. Direction of the priority road. This plate shows the layout of an intersection and indicates which road is the priority road, usually accompanying give way or stop signs. Question 57. What does this sign warn about for drivers? A. Parking available. B. Zone. C. Breakdown assistance. D. No heavy vehicles. Answers is B, zone. This sign indicates that unauthorized vehicles parked in this area are subject to being towed away. Park with caution. Question 58. What does this sign mean for safe driving? A. Dangerous curve to the right. B. Dangerous curve to the left. C. Road narrows on the left. D. No left turn ahead. Answers is B. Dangerous curve to the left. This sign warns drivers of a dangerous curve to the left ahead, requiring speed and increased caution. Question 59. What should you do at this sign? A. Pass obstacle on the right. B. Pass obstacle on the left. C. No passing allowed. D. Road narrows. Answers is B. Pass obstacle on the left. This sign indicates that an obstacle is ahead, and vehicles must pass it on the left side. Question 60. What does this sign indicate for parking? A. Parking place ahead. B. No parking. C. Bus stop. D. Hospital parking. Answers is A. Parking place ahead. This sign indicates that a parking place is ahead. Follow any additional signs for parking rules or restrictions. Question 61. In New Zealand, what is the maximum speed limit for light vehicles in a clearly marked urban area unless otherwise signposted? A. 80 km per hour. B. 50 km per hour. C. 70 km per hour. D. 100 km per hour. Answers is B. 50. In New Zealand, the default maximum speed limit in urban areas, towns and villages is 50, unless specific signs indicate a different limit. Question 62. When approaching a pedestrian crossing, what must you do if a pedestrian is waiting to cross? A. Slow down and proceed. B. Stop and give way to them. C. Honk to warn them. D. Proceed if no vehicle is behind. Answers is B. Stop and give way to them. You must always stop and give way to pedestrians who are waiting to cross or are already crossing at a pedestrian crossing. Question 63. When turning right at an intersection without traffic lights or specific signs, who must you give way to? A. Oncoming traffic going straight or turning left. B. Traffic turning right from the opposite side. C. Traffic behind you. D. Pedestrians on the footpath only. Answers is A. Oncoming traffic going straight or turning left. When turning right at an intersection, you must give way to all oncoming traffic, including those going straight and those turning left, unless there are specific signs or signals indicating otherwise. Question 64. What is the legal requirement for wearing in New Zealand? A. Only for the driver. B. All occupants must wear A. C. Only in front seats. D. Optional for adult passengers. Answers is B. All occupants must wear A. In New Zealand, it is a legal requirement for all occupants in a vehicle, regardless of their seating position, to wear A properly fastened. Question 65. What should you do when following another vehicle on a wet road? A. Maintain normal following distance. B. Increase your following distance. C. Drive closer to see better. D. Overtake immediately. Answers is B. Increase your following distance. On a wet road, braking distances are longer due to traction. You should increase your following distance to at least a gap to allow for safe stopping. Question 66. What is the correct procedure when exiting a roundabout? A. Signal right, then exit. B. Signal left if exiting left, right if exiting right, or no signal if straight. C. No need to signal on exit. D. Signal right regardless of exit. Answers is B. Signal left if exiting left, right if exiting right, or no signal if straight. When exiting a roundabout, signal left if exiting to the left, signal right if exiting to the right. And if going straight, you generally don't signal until you are passing the exit immediately before your intended exit, then signal left. Question 67. When must you use your vehicle's headlights? A. Only at night. B. Between sunset and sunrise and in poor visibility. C. Only in fog. D. When entering a tunnel. Answers is B. Between sunset and sunrise and in poor visibility. You must use your vehicle's headlights between sunset and sunrise, and at any other time when visibility is poor. E.g., fog, heavy rain, or glare from the sun. Question 68. What does a broken white line in the middle of the road mean? A. No overtaking allowed. B. Overtaking is permitted if safe. C. You must not cross this line. D. Lane is closing. Answers is B. Overtaking is permitted if safe. A broken white line in the center of the road indicates that you may cross it to overtake or turn, provided it is safe to do so, and no other signs or markings prohibit it. Question 69. What is the correct action if you are being overtaken by another vehicle? A. Maintain your speed and position. B. Speed up to prevent overtaking. C. Slow down and move to the left. D. Flash your headlights. Answers is A. Maintain your speed and position. When another vehicle is overtaking you, you must maintain your speed and position on the road to ensure a safe pass, unless it's necessary to slow down to avoid an immediate danger. Question 70. What is the safe following distance in ideal dry conditions? A. 1 second behind. B. Rule 2 seconds behind. C. 3 seconds behind. D. 4 seconds behind. Answers is B. Rule 2 seconds behind. The rule is a basic guideline for safe following distance in ideal dry conditions. Increase this distance in poor conditions. Question 71. When can you legally use the horn in a built-up area? A. To greet a friend. B. To warn other road users of danger. C. When frustrated with traffic. D. To signal a turn. Answers is B. To warn other road users of danger. You may only use your vehicle's horn in a built-up area to warn other road users of potential danger. Misuse is illegal. Question 72. What must you do if you encounter a school bus stopped with its warning lights flashing? A. Pass carefully if clear. B. Stop and wait until lights stop flashing. C. Slow down and proceed. D. Overtake on the left. Answers is B. Stop and wait until lights stop flashing. You must stop for a school bus with flashing lights, regardless of which direction you are traveling, until the lights stop flashing and it is safe to proceed. Question 73. What does a continuous yellow line painted along the edge of the road mean? A. Parking is allowed at certain times. B. No stopping or parking allowed. C. Loading zone only. D. Reserved for buses. Answers is B. No stopping or parking allowed. A continuous yellow line along the curb or edge of the road indicates that no stopping or parking is permitted at any time. Question 74. What is the purpose of ABS braking system? A. To make the car accelerate faster. B. To prevent wheels from locking during braking. C. To improve fuel efficiency. D. To assist with steering at high speed. Answers is B. To prevent wheels from locking during braking. ABS helps you maintain steering control and prevent skidding by stopping the wheels from locking up when you brake hard or on slippery surfaces. Question 75. When driving in fog, what lights should you use? A. High beam headlights. B. Low beam headlights and fog lights if fitted. C. Parking lights only. D. Hazard lights. Answers is B. Low beam headlights and fog lights if fitted. Use low beam headlights in fog, as high beams reflect off the fog and reduce visibility. Fog lights, if available, are designed to cut through fog more effectively. Question 76. What is the correct procedure for indicating when changing lanes? A. Signal after changing lanes. B. Signal for at least 3 seconds before changing. C. Only signal if traffic is present. D. Signal briefly as you move. Answers is B. Signal for at least 3 seconds before changing. You should signal for at least 3 seconds before changing lanes to give other drivers enough warning of your intentions. Question 77. When can you overtake on the left in New Zealand? A. When the vehicle ahead is turning right. B. On any multi-lane road. C. If the road is wide enough. D. Only if there's no oncoming traffic. Answers is A. When the vehicle ahead is turning right. You can only overtake on the left if the vehicle ahead is turning right, or if you are on a multi-lane road, and there is a clear lane to your left. Question 78. What should you do if your vehicle breaks down on a motorway? A. Move to the hard shoulder or as far left as possible. B. Stay in your lane and wait for help. C. Try to fix it in the traffic lane. D. Get out of the car and stand in the road. Answers is A. Move to the hard shoulder or as far left as possible. If your vehicle breaks down on a motorway, move it to the hard shoulder or as far left as possible. Turn on your hazard lights and stay safe away from traffic. Question 79. When must you dip your headlights for oncoming traffic? A. Only if they flash you. B. When within 150 meters of an oncoming vehicle. C. At all times in urban areas. D. Only if it is dark. Answers is B. When within 150 meters of an oncoming vehicle. You must dip your headlight switch from high beam to low beam when an oncoming vehicle is within 150 meters to avoid dazzling the other driver. Question 80. What is the correct way to merge onto a motorway? A. Stop at the end of the ramp and wait. B. Adjust speed to match traffic, then merge safely. C. Signal and immediately merge. D. Accelerate quickly and force your way in. Answers is B. Adjust speed to match traffic, then merge safely. When merging onto a motorway, use the on-ramp to gain speed. Match the speed of motorway traffic, signal and merge safely into a gap. Question 81. Who has priority at A where there are no signs or signals? A. The vehicle turning right. B. The vehicle on the continuing road. C. The vehicle turning left. D. The vehicle first. Answers is B. The vehicle on the continuing road. At A without signs or signals, vehicles on the terminating road, the top of the T, must give way to vehicles on the continuing road, the stem of the T. Question 82. What should you do if you miss your exit on a motorway? A. Reverse back to the exit. B. Continue to the next exit and turn around safely. C. Stop on the shoulder and signal. D. Make a U-turn if no traffic is present. Answers is B. Continue to the next exit and turn around safely. Never reverse or make a U-turn on a motorway. Continue to the next exit and find a safe way to return to your desired route. Question 83. What is the minimum safe distance to park from an intersection? A. 3 meters, B. 6 meters, C. 1 meter, D. 10 meters. Answers is B. 6 meters. You must not park within 6 meters of an intersection to ensure clear visibility and safe movement of traffic and pedestrians. Question 84. What does a solid yellow line on the driver's side of a broken white line mean? A. Overtaking is permitted. B. You must not cross or straddle the solid line. C. Caution area. D. Yield to oncoming traffic. Answers is B. You must not cross or straddle the solid line. A solid yellow line on your side means you must not cross or straddle that line. This typically indicates a zone for your direction. Question 85. What should you do when driving past parked cars? A. Drive close to them to stay clear of other lanes. B. Leave enough room for doors to open. C. Speed up to pass them quickly. D. Honk your horn as you pass. Answers is B. Leave enough room for doors to open. Always leave enough room, typically at least 1 meter, when passing parked cars to account for sudden opening of doors or people stepping out. Question 86. What is the primary danger when driving downhill? A. Engine overheating. B. Brake fade and loss of control. C. Lack of traction. D. Increased fuel consumption. Answers is B. Brake fade and loss of control. The primary danger when driving downhill is brake fade, where continuous braking causes the brakes to overheat and lose effectiveness, potentially leading to a loss of control. Question 87. What must you do if you are involved in a crash? A. Stop, check for and exchange details. B. Drive away if no one is injured. C. Only call police if property damage is severe. D. Move all vehicles immediately. Answers is A. Stop, check for and exchange details. You must stop immediately, check for, render assistance, and exchange names, addresses, and vehicle details with other parties involved. Question 88. What is the correct procedure for stopping at railway level crossings? A. Slow down and proceed. B. Stop if lights flash, bells ring, or a train is coming. C. Always stop, even if clear. D. Only stop if there are barriers. Answers is B. Stop if lights flash, bells ring, or a train is coming. You must stop at a railway level crossing if the red lights flash, the warning bells ring, barriers are down, or a train is visible and approaching. Question 89. When is it legal to perform a U-turn? A. On any street with light traffic. B. Only where permitted by signs or markings and safe to do so. C. At any intersection. D. Across double yellow lines. Answers is B. Only where permitted by signs or markings and safe to do so. U-turns are only legal where a sign or road marking indicates it's permitted, and only when it is safe to execute the maneuver without obstructing other traffic. Question 90. What is the recommended hand position on the steering wheel? A. At 10 and 2 o'clock. B. At 9 and 3 o'clock. C. At 12 o'clock with one hand. D. Any comfortable position. Answers is B, at 9 and 3 o'clock. The 9 and 3 o'clock position or allows for better control, reduces fatigue, and is safer in vehicles with airbags. Question 91. What is the primary reason for a vehicle's warrant of fitness? A. To assess engine performance. B. To ensure the vehicle meets safety standards. C. To check for cosmetic damage. D. To verify ownership. Answers is B, to ensure the vehicle meets safety standards. A warrant of fitness is a regular check to ensure your vehicle meets the required safety standards, including brakes, tires, lights, and structural integrity. Question 92. When can a provisional restricted license holder carry passengers? A. At any time. B. Only with a supervisor or under specific conditions. C. Only family members. D. During daylight hours only. Answers is B, only with a supervisor or under specific conditions. A restricted license holder can only carry passengers if they have a supervisor full license holder in the vehicle, or under very specific conditions like driving their spouse or children. Question 93. What should you do before starting a journey? A. Check fuel gauge only. B. Check tires, lights, mirrors, and C. Set only. D. Adjust music volume. Answers is B. Check tires, lights, mirrors, and... Before starting a journey, especially a long one, always perform a quick check of your vehicle's tires, lights, mirrors, and ensure all occupants are wearing. Question 94. What is the purpose of an indicator light on your dashboard? A. To tell you the time. B. To show a system is active or has a fault. C. To signal a turn. D. To show engine temperature. Answers is B, to show a system is active or has a fault. Dashboard indicator lights inform the driver about the status of various vehicle systems, such as the reminder, oil pressure, or engine management faults. Question 95. What is hydroplaning and how can you reduce its risk? A. Engine overheating, use a lower gear. B. Tires losing grip on water, reduce speed and ensure good tires. C. Steering wheel vibration, check alignment. D. Brakes failing, pump the brake pedal. Answers is B. Tires losing grip on water, reduce speed and ensure good tires. Hydroplaning occurs when tires ride on a layer of water, losing contact with the road. Reduce speed, avoid sudden maneuvers, and ensure tires have good tread depth to reduce this risk. Question 96. What should you do if you are dazzled by oncoming headlights at night? A. Flash your high beams back. B. Slow down, look to the left edge of the road. C. Close your eyes briefly. D. Speed up to pass quickly. Answers is B. Slow down, look to the left edge of the road. If dazzled, slow down, look towards the left edge of the road or the white line until the vehicle has passed, to avoid momentary blindness. Question 97. When parallel parking, what is a key step after pulling alongside the vehicle in front? A. Turn steering wheel fully right. B. Reverse slowly, turning the steering wheel fully left. C. Drive forward into the space. D. Sound your horn. Answers is B. Reverse slowly, turning the steering wheel fully left. After positioning your vehicle alongside the car you're parking behind, reverse slowly while turning your steering wheel fully left to angle your car into the space. Question 98. What is the main purpose of scanning mirrors frequently while driving? A. To check your appearance. B. To be aware of traffic around you. C. To look for road signs. D. To adjust your mirror settings. Answers is B, to be aware of traffic around you. Scanning your mirrors frequently every seconds helps you maintain situational awareness of traffic, potential hazards, and other road users around your vehicle. Question 99. What should you do if you become sleepy while driving? A. Turn up the radio and open a window. B. Pull over safely and rest. C. Drink coffee and continue driving. D. Try to focus harder on the road. Answers is B. Pull over safely and rest. If you become sleepy, the safest action is to pull over in a safe place and rest. Drowsy driving can be as dangerous as impaired driving. Question 100. What does a green light at a traffic intersection indicate? A. Proceed without caution. B. Proceed if the intersection is clear. C. Stop and check for pedestrians. D. Prepare to stop. Answers is B. Proceed if the intersection is clear. A green light means you may proceed, but only if the intersection is clear of other vehicles and pedestrians. Always be prepared to stop if conditions change.